All right, folks, this is Douglas. I'm back with you again. Please understand this, ladies and gentlemen. A business runs independent of one's involvement. And that is how we have systematized this business. Running independent of your involvement, where you are doing a one-time action, okay, and you going on back with your life, and every week to a point where it gets to every day, people all around the world are just refreshing their smartphones, their laptops, their tablets, and computers. And folks, they have more scalable, reoccurring deposits that are coming to them each and every day. And many times, multiple deposits throughout the days. So, we have a well-oiled machine. Companies like Uber, Amazon, McDonald's, they run system dependent, folks. You ever go to a McDonald's? We're talking about a multi-million-dollar franchise that's being ran by teenagers. How are they able to do that? They have a system. The drive-through is a system. The pickup is a system. The takeout, the carry-out is a system. They even have people that come out in the drive-through lane, right? Because they have a system. See, they can have that operation run by teenagers who are just still in high school, running a multi-million dollar franchise. Why? They have a system. So that's literally what you're buying into, ladies and gentlemen, a system that's going to facilitate at scale, concurrently, residual, predictable results to everybody. We only just doing a one-time execution, and we've systematized the business. So we know many times it's a great hurdle for those to invite. So we literally created a 90-second sizzle tool that does all the introducing and piquing curiosity for you. Then you just arrange a person to see an overview. So if you haven't seen an overview yet, get to an overview. Get back in contact with the person that sent you this, because this is just designed to show you folks we have a well-oiled machine. We're not here to chase money anymore. We're supposed to be a channel through which wealth naturally flows, like the previous video said. And money is serving its highest purpose when it's being facilitated to as many human hands, businesses, organizations, communities, organizational entities all around the world. So then once you watch an overview, you just get connected with one of our certified onboarders. And folks, we have an income escalator, which you'll see in a full detailed presentation. But let me share with you how this functions, because I'm going to show you just a little bit of my results. But let's just say we start this with me. And while we're running around here like a chicken with his head cut off, because we're so excited about what's going on, okay? So let's say my inviter, okay, right here. INV stands for inviter. They sent me a sizzle, okay? Now, let me show you. We literally personalize these sizzle presentations because we're going to make them personal, and they're straight to the point, and they're only 90 seconds. Now, if you are one of those that are good at inviting, because we've got a lot of leaders that know how to invite, have that gift of gab, have that influence, then hey, yeah, keep doing your thing. But this is something you can add to your arsenal, because this is what we understand. When you cater to the masses, you dine with the classes. And many people, it's a hurdle for them to do introducing an invite. So guess what? We have a tool that does it all for them. So if they can just literally just press send, what you're going to do is just send us a list. Have your first list to be from 20 to 30 names, okay? Now, everyone's only required to invite just 3 partners to connect and open up digital real estate and be their own bank. But let me show you how this system operates. So let's say I get sent a sizzle by my inviter. They arrange me. Once they pique my interest, they arrange me to get to an overview, a press play that we have in our back office. Then I say I'm ready, and then I choose to come in at one of the levels. They onboard me, and look what happens. So when I activate my account, okay, this is me going active here. I want you to see what happens. Money's going to go to my inviter, to my inviter's inviter, to their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, and so forth. See, this is why this ends up being predictably passive with no guesswork to us scaling from this day forward. Because the only person that invited me was this person right here. So let's just add me right here, okay? Now I'm going to share with you all the money that's involved. So when my account activated, I being Doug, my inviter received a residual deposit and they received a $25 connect bonus. But also their inviter received, et cetera, et cetera. So here it is. We're just going through this system. This is rinse and repeat. So now Doug's going to, create a list. Let's say a list like Mike, John, Daryl, Pam, Deborah, I'll just do Deb, Joe, Lisa, okay? So that's what we'll do. And so what then we do is that we're going to create sizzle presentations to pique these guys' interest. Folks, we're sending them through the drive-through system. Just like McDonald's has a system, Amazon has a system, Uber has a system. So when we arrange them, let's just use one of these names. We're going to use, let's use Mike here, or let's use Lisa rather. So Lisa, she's going to see a presentation. Then she's going to get connected, onboarded, right? So now we got Lisa here. When Lisa activates her account, I want you to see why we're looking for strategic, intentional partners. Because as we're inviting strategic, intentional partners, they desire and want scale and residual cash flow. So Lisa gets herself involved in what's going to happen. Her inviter, let me just put inviter right there. Her inviter, okay, is going to receive, right? That person invited is going to receive. They're going to receive, they're going to receive, they're going to receive, they're going to receive. You see how people continuously scale? So we just put Lisa right here, right? And so as Lisa activates her account, she becomes her own bank. Douglas is going to receive a residual deposit and a $25 bonus. So is the inviter. Guys, think about how powerful that is. Think about the chitter chatter that's going on amongst the inviter, Doug, and Lisa. Okay? Now, think about it. It's not only Doug that has an invested interest in Lisa having scalable residual cash flow. The inviter does as well. Why? Because as Lisa activated, what happened to everybody that was in line previously? We all scale. Are you guys seeing how our success is connected? That's what you want, folks. So it's literally, we're going to have everybody scale because everybody wants everybody to win. So now Lisa, she's going to provide us a list of those she wants to pique interest and introduce the concept to. Folks, it's a well-known machine. So we're going to create the tool, pique their interest, arrange them to see a presentation, and all we do is onboard them, folks, with one of our certified onboarders. And let's say Lisa invites somebody by the name of, let's say she invites Dr. Wilkes. Dr. Wilkes activates their account. Wilkes. And what's going to happen? Well, the inviter is going to receive, that's Lisa, and a $25 bonus. Doug's going to receive, and a $25 bonus. Your inviter is going to scale residually and receive a $25 bonus, and everybody else scales in line previously. Then Dr. Wilkes, let's say Dr. Wilkes, they're going to pique a person's interest. They're going to arrange them to see a presentation. They're going to schedule onboarding, then connect. And let's just say that's one of Dr. Wilkes' staff members. Let's say it's somebody named Ryan. So Ryan gets connected. He's in desire more residual cash flow. Everybody's getting involved for their own reasons. But we have what everybody desires, and that's scalable recurring revenue where there's no guesswork. There's no maybes. There's no waiting. This is instantly paying out as these accounts connect. So when Ryan connects, who's going to receive? His inviter, right? His inviter is going to receive $25 connect, plus the person that invited them, which is Lisa. Are you guys seeing the same mutual thing happen for everyone, or are you just only seeing the inviter receive? No, folks, you're seeing everyone. And see, in this model, we're all as one. Because see, I could have these names be in different order. These names could be in different order. But still, the one thing that's going to remain, what is that? We all have an invested interest in everybody's success, because as Dr. Wilkes receives, so does Lisa, so does Doug, so does the inviter, and everybody else. So obviously, as Ryan, he's going to do what? Share us his list of 20 to 30. We're going to create personalized sizzle videos, and we're going to send them to Ryan, so then Ryan can send them to those that he wants to expose and introduce. Ryan doesn't have to worry about inviting personally himself. He can utilize the tool. Now, if Ryan is good at inviting, go ahead, invite. Then we arrange them to see what? An overview or presentation. That's what we want you to do if you haven't done so. Then you just decide how you want to onboard. And when Ryan's partner, let's say one of his partners was, let's just say it was a church, okay? Because folks, we have organizational entities that are desire more residual cash flow. And the church becomes connected, right? And what's going to take place? Well, whoever invited the church is going to receive. Who is that? Ryan. Okay? And then this person is going to receive, that's Dr. Wilkes. Did Dr. Wilkes invite the church? No. Did Lisa invite the church? No. But look what happens to Lisa. She scales. Look what happens to me. I scale. Look what happens to my inviter. They scale as well. Folks, you see why I want to take this around the world and have truly now money being facilitated to as many human hands as possible. Folks, we're not subject to any saturation, because there is no saturation in the digital space, and there is no saturation in residual cash flow. See, just like we have all multiple digital wallets with PayPal and Cash App and Zelle and Venmo, and even with our own banks, folks, all a bank is a building that houses digital wallets. So digital wallets is the new bank branches. It's the new real estate. It's right to our smartphones, our laptops, our tablets. Now, folks, we get to establish and connect digital real estate because of AI and other new technology, that we now can set up digital real estate all over the world. And as others are connecting, think about what our job is. Listen to my job title. I scale in residual cash flow from this day forward, helping Lisa, Dr. Wilkes, Ryan, this church, and anyone else coming involved as they scale in ongoing reoccurring revenue. More reoccurring revenue comes to me and my family. And folks, we're not just talking about cash accumulation, money coming one time. We're talking about money coming month after month after month after month after month after month, even as it's getting bigger, coming month after month after month. Ladies and gentlemen, get yourself in front of a presentation. Decide how you're going to onboard, and folks, just follow the system, okay? Good companies are people dependent. personality dependent, performance dependent, talent dependent. We don't want that. We want a system dependent to where the big guy and the little guy can win. The people in Africa perform the system. The people in China perform the system. The people in Australia, the people in UK, the people in Paris, the people in Arkansas, the people in Wyoming, anywhere around the world, folks. What we're going to do, peak interest, arrange them to see a presentation, get onboarded, everybody scales. Let's say this church knew of another church or a nonprofit. Doesn't matter. When that church or nonprofit connects, what's going to happen? Their inviter is going to scale. Then Ryan scales. Then Dr. Wilkes scales again. Then Lisa scales again. Do you think these people are excited, okay, getting involved in what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen? Absolutely. And of course, Doug scales and the inviter scales. Folks, we can all withdraw our money anytime we want. But because the money is coming residually, okay, this money is going to continue to keep coming back to us, folks. And it's going to be higher the next day, higher the next week, higher the next month. Okay? Because why? We all continuously to scale concurrently from digital real estate opening up all around the world. And so there's no saturation. Another account just opens up for us and it just continues the ongoing residual cash flow as it already has been from this day forward. So folks, I'm gonna play this one testimonial, but get back in contact with the person, okay? So you can get yourself the sizzle presentation. And if it piques your interest, your sender is gonna arrange you, getting in front of an overview, and then get yourself onboarded, and you just keep duplicating and running this system, okay? Every single time, all the time. No need to reinvent the wheel. We already have the system in place. All you have to do is plug in. And if it were not operating like this, as we like to say, if it were not operating as advertised, ladies and gentlemen, you'd have never been invited. Okay? So let me just show you a couple of things here. Didn't want to be too long. So you can see what I'm saying. So see right here is how you get onboarded, one of our certified onboarders, okay? This is our certified onboarders right here where you will be able to, once you have seen a presentation and you want to decide how you want to come on board, you're going to get connected. The person that invited you, that arranged you to see a presentation, they're going to connect you with one of our certified onboarders. And they're going to get you connected. And the second you're connected, your inviter and everybody that was in line previously are just going to scale. They're going to literally have money come to their smartphones directly to their own self-custody wallet, okay? Before that, you're going to see the presentation, okay? Right here, where we have the founder, the CEO of the operation sharing the presentation here. It's about a 30-minute presentation, okay? So that should be your next step if you haven't seen the presentation already, okay? Now, I want you to see the sizzle that we're able to custom these 90 seconds because it's straight to the point. This is just to pique someone's curiosity to then arrange them to see a full overview, okay? So notice how we're able to personalize it. Imagine Deborah open this up, okay? And it's interactive, so they have to engage with it in order for it to move forward. See, and then we're like, so look, we're able to personalize one for Lisa. We're able to personalize one here for Dr. Wilkes, okay? So folks, we got all green lights here. We got the system in place. If you are in desire of more residual cash flow, where you can have a system at work for you, a business taking place independent of your involvement, that's what a business is designed to do. If you're always having to exchange time or exchange effort, that's called a self-employed business. We want to be living our lives, spending time with our family, doing more than we want to do from a creative standpoint, from a building standpoint, all over this world, buy land together, buy properties together. Okay? Folks, we can't do that if all we're doing with our time to make money is exchanging time to make money. We have to start prioritizing scalable residual cash flow where it can offset our residual bills and expenses, and now we can start having 7 days of Saturday. If that's something that you are about and that you want to align with, I invite you to partner with us, okay? Let me play this quick testimonial for us here, and then get back in contact with the person that invited you right after this. As deposits are coming to me, deposits are coming to everyone in the success line. So let me just fly through this, okay? Okay, there's the second. There's the fourth, fifth, still the fifth. There's the sixth, seventh. Let me just fly through this. Let's get to February. Look, every day, guys, as deposits are coming to me, how do we convince others we scale together? That makes us one, where there's no scarcity. There's no you receiving and others don't. There's no promoting scarcity. Look, this is February. Look, I'm going through the days every day since the beginning of the year while everybody's promoting scarcity. Hey, it's going to be 8,000 people that's going to be coming. Big leaders are coming. Get on top. That's hogwash baloney boo-boo. This is residual concurrent success. Keep flipping, Doug. Keep flipping. Keep flipping. Keep flipping. Look, this is one day, the ninth. I mean, multiple deposits every day. This is how a bank operates. This is May. I know y'all seeing every day. I know y'all seeing every day. I know y'all are seeing every day. Every day. There's no hype. Y'all, there's no hype. There's no hype here. I'm done. I'm done. Let's go back to the folks. Every day. Every day, ladies and gentlemen. Concurrent success. How do we convince both? How do we do it? How do we do it? Man, this is beautiful. Wow. As deposits are coming to me, deposits are coming to everyone in the success line. So let me just fly through this. So ladies and gentlemen, listen. I try to give as much transparency as we can, but understand, a business is designed to be operating independent of what you're doing. We want you to go on back with your life. The person that invited you, understand, they see something in you to where they want to connect and you and them scale together. So it's simply you and them duplicating a one-time action and then going back with your life, and you and them and all partners all doing a one-time action. We just refreshing our phones and having deposits coming to us all throughout the weeks of the month, all throughout the days of the week. And many of us are now all throughout the hours of the day. No guesswork, no maybes, no someone at the top is only winning. Okay? No, ladies and gentlemen. This thing's going to function as advertised, and we want you to come on board and lock arms with us. As I conclude, every time we come together, we just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you way, way, way over the top. My name is Douglas Ford. It's always a pleasure to bring you this information and value. Take care, and may God bless you.